Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, my sidekick Blow. Welcome to another edition of Time to Tell the Truth. We glad y'all here tonight, man. We know y'all know what to do. Like and share the page. We about to get this thing popping. You know, that's what you got to do. Just like and share the page, and we gonna get it popping. That's what we do. Now, the name of this program tonight is this is what we do. This is what we do. We got some clips we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you what we do. I don't like it. It's a lot of people that don't like it, but this is what we do. This is how we do what we do. Okay.
You already know what time it is. It's time to tell the truth. Give us a call, 704-449-6563. Share everyone at your followers. Let's get it going. You know, if you call in, if you share the broadcast, we'll see your cash up. It's time to tell the truth.
All right. We about to get this show popping. Hey, we've been gone for the last couple of weeks. We glad y'all joining back in today. We're going to get this thing rolling, man, because we got a lot to get to. You know, me and Blow, we come on here every week, you know, minus the last 2 weeks because we've been busy doing other things, been traveling and stuff. But, you know, we come on here, man, to try to give y'all something, try to show you another point of view, another way to look at that everything, because we know most of our people been propagandized, you know, or either they from another generation and they don't believe what's going on out here right now.
I mean, it's hard to not believe that our grandma and our mamas and everything we see on the news and all the media, black figureheads are just leading us astray. I mean, that's hard to believe, you know what I mean? But I mean, I've been looking into it, Art been looking into it, and I mean, that appears to be what's going on.
Absolutely. That's been going on for a long time. Now we have to start looking at stuff. They've been taking us for granted for so long, man. We've been took for granted as a people, as a black people, and we got a lot of white people that thinks they're doing the right thing by standing with us on the wrong policies.
Yeah, and that's what it is a lot of times too, man. There's a lot of people that really care about what black people went through and want to see us get ahead, but they don't know that we've been led astray.
Right. That's it. That's absolutely. We're gonna get into a couple of these clips. Somebody was telling me the other day, you know, I was having a conversation with a guy, and we was talking about all the things that's going on out here. And I was mentioning to him about Chicago. And I was mentioning to him about how Chicago is being infiltrated and the people up there don't like it. But the response that I got back, okay, was it's been illegals up in Chicago. It's been other gangs up in Chicago. But evidently he didn't understand this is not to this magnitude. If it would have been to this magnitude, you would have heard a lot more blacks speaking out. We're going to show you what these black people up here are talking about.
America has allowed gangs to enter our country.
The migrants that are coming, they're taking over every block right now.
The city of Chicago is going to go up in smoke. It's going to go up in flames.
Gangs in Chicago are angry over the influx of migrants and criminals in their city. They say money that should be going to the African American community on the South Side is instead going to what they call non-citizens, and warn that turf wars between Chicago's gangs and groups like Venezuela's Tren de Aragua could see Chicago, quote, go up in flames. Photographer Matt McDermott and I traveled to Chicago's South Side to see what was happening for ourselves after we heard about a police report last month that the Tren de Aragua gang had taken over an office building there. We spoke to a number of young, hardcore gang members, as well as gang elders who have retired from the life, and just regular citizens who are very much part of the community. And they're all furious at the estimated $500 million that's reportedly been funneled toward new migrants in Chicago since 2022. And they aren't happy either about what they say are Venezuelan criminal gangs that are leaving the shelters and spilling out into the South Side, into abandoned buildings. I spoke to Tyrone Muhammad of Ex-Cons for Trump, who runs a street patrol and violence prevention program. He's gone straight since his days as an enforcer for the Gangster Disciples. And he said the situation is very tense on the South Side as turf battles between the local gangs and Venezuelan migrants heat up.
It is impossible to release gang members and criminals into our country through the borders and broken walls and infiltrate them in our community that's already impoverished, that's already broken, that's already disinvested. And when the black gangs, the leadership in the black gangs in Chicago get fed up with the illegalities and the criminal activity of these migrants or non-citizens, the city of Chicago is going to go up in smoke, it's going to go up in flame, and it's going to be nothing that the National Guard or our government can do about it when the bloodshed hit the streets, blacks against migrants.
Zach Massey did time in state prison with Tyrone Muhammad, although he's only 27. He's a leader on the streets and said he's disgusted by the money going to Venezuelan migrants at the expense, he says, of the African-American community.
I finally actually talked to him on the translator app, and he told me all the things that he got going on, how they help him get a car, apartment, clothes, link. So it's just like, I just be looking at it like, they ain't got no social security number. Where they come from? He probably not even here legally.
They get right here. They get quick housing, quick funding, food. They get cars with no license. They can't even read English and stuff like that. So they get all these perks when they get here, and we still here starving. So what we gonna do about it? Are y'all gonna listen to our cries?
Corey Rogers was a Blackstone gang member for years. He drove us around the South Side and showed us areas where he said Trendo Awagwa and other criminal gangs are setting up shop and what he called showing the flag, which means brandishing their weapons in front of like a housing project.
The migrants that are coming, they're taking over every block right now in this area. Right now, you don't see them because they come out at night. They said they took this courtway over probably about last week. He said it was 100 Venezuelans standing out in the front right here.
Terry, is it an abandoned building? How do they just take it over?
They just, when you take over something, you just stand outside, and that's called showing the flag.
What kind of guns?
Semi-automatics, anything you name, you're gonna see it on the street. These boys got so many big guns that if they're 150 pounds, the gun is bigger than them. I swear.
But they know how to handle it, right? They know it. Tell me about the fact that they're criminals, right? This is a criminal element. These aren't just a bunch of Venezuelans that walked over the border and used to be gardeners back home, right?
Right. And they come from the gangland. They come from rougher gangs than us.
One gang.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to that in a minute. But that's what I was saying, man. Everybody talks about Trump talking about gang members coming. The people in Chicago is feeling it, man. These people are feeling it. They feeling it. They seeing it. They see these people coming in, getting stuff from them. They give them everything and walk right over you. Now, I don't know how, and I don't know who all these Kamala people is, but we know that Kamala says she's not going to do nothing specifically for you. We're going to show that clip too. But she are doing something specifically for these people. Bringing them in, giving them food, giving them everything they need, cars, places to live, and walking right over you to do it. Not to mention free health care. That really strikes my nerve because Obama tried to put some Obamacare out and everybody wanted to give Obama credit for that. How come he just didn't give it to him free? Now you found out we got money to give people stuff free. Where did that come from? Yeah, I mean, where did that come from, Blow?
You're right. They had everybody paying for Obamacare, and that was good.
Yeah.
But then you give it to everybody else for free.
Yeah, absolutely. They get it free, and we got to pay for it. And the people that's already paying taxes and making a decent living, they want to take it from them to pay for somebody else. How we do that? Where do we get that done at?
Right here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is what these people are saying. So when somebody tells me, well, they've been had gangs in Chicago, they've been had other gangs. Yeah, but it ain't been to the level that it is now. Now it's done been opened all the way up, and these people are furious, man. These people are mad about it, Blow.
I mean, it seems strategic to me that you would put a whole bunch of Venezuelan gang in a city where you already know blacks is killing each other up.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know it's gonna be all out war. That's sooner or later.
And they making it. Yeah, but we're gonna finish up on this video, and we're gonna come back.
All right.
gang member who only gave his name as David on a particularly dangerous drug dealing corner on the South Side, did not hold back when he talked about the influx of criminal gangs from other countries into Chicago.
The real issue is that America has allowed gangs to enter our country. Gangs that they would consider terrorist groups that are formed here. We are terrorist groups. If we're in a gang, they let terrorists in our country.
The Reverend Corey Brooks also said to me he's disgusted with Democratic policies and said that Black Lives Matter, for example, has never reached out to help him or anyone else trying to improve conditions on the South Side.
Chicago is a blue city. Illinois is a blue state. There's no doubt about it that the majority of our neighborhood, they're going to continue to vote Democrat until they wake up. The good news is that there are a lot of people who are responding and waking up and saying, listen, we're not going to take this. We're not going to stand for this. We're going to vote differently. And they're now accepting some of the values that I hold dear and some of the values that the conservative Republican Party holds so dear. And so for a lot of people, it's not about the person, it's about the policies that we're fed up with. And as a result, I think this is going to be the largest amount of people who have voted for the Republican president in Chicago that we've seen.
I also spoke to one Venezuelan man who was so scared of being identified that he put a hoodie on and refused to face the camera. He told me in Spanish that he had to flee the building where he was being housed because a Venezuelan criminal gang took it over. He said if they knew he was talking, they'd end his family's life back in Venezuela with one bullet. You know, what struck me the most about our week in Chicago was how intelligent and self-aware these gang members and ex-gang members are about their community. You understand when you talk to them that joining a gang and making big money selling drugs is often too tempting to resist when faced with a lack of other real opportunities to make money. And for a place known mostly in news stories for being bloody and violent at night, the area is like a village during the daytime. Everyone knows each other, and believe it or not, there's a friendly vibe. But we spoke to a lot of people and their patience is being stretched thin. I would not be surprised to see the gangs here taking action once the Venezuelans try to get a real foothold here.
You know, that part of what they was talking about. They are allowed these gang members to come in. How long has they been locking gang members up over here? Giving them harsh sentences, then you just let them come in and set up shop. And I don't see you rounding up nobody. That was Kamala Harris and them letting them in. That's their border. They got it open. Everybody remember when Trump wanted to close the border and everybody said it was racist. Even Kamala said it was racist. She wanted to keep it open. She's giving these people these policies and all these policies, and people getting fed up with it, bro.
I think what we have with this country is look out for everybody how I'm trying to put it. Look out for everybody that's not the natural citizen.
Right. Everybody that's not here already, or they want everybody to come in.
Or everybody, they want to do everything for everybody except for the people that they're supposed to do it for.
Right. Exactly.
Just because for a reason.
Right.
They want to let you over here and give you stuff because you're not from here. Right. They want to put you in positions because you're not natural. You know what I mean?
Right.
They want to say, oh, you was born a man, but you want to be a woman so you could be the most important woman.
Right.
Or
exactly.
you a black woman so you can hold the highest power position in the country. Not because you're the most qualified.
Right. Well, it's just a puppet. Kamala Harris is a puppet, just like Joe Biden. They put her there. Nobody voted for her. She didn't get not one vote to get to where she's at. If somebody had to vote for her, she wouldn't have got no votes. That's the way that goes. So we know she's been installed. And that's a problem because we got more people. And I'm going to just go ahead and say this, man. These people have put the black woman against the black man for so long out here that it's pathetic. How come you got most of the black men saying we going with Trump and most of the black women saying they going with Kamala? Somebody answer that question for me, please. You know, why do we have this division within our own culture? They know good and well Kamala ain't never did nothing good for nobody black. And that's a fact.
I mean, our eyes don't even, black people these days don't even trust their eyes.
Right.
I mean, you'll see something and still, I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah.
You see what they doing. You see how much stuff costs.
Exactly.
You see
But
them
you
letting
don't care.
You see them giving the people in Chicago care.
Yeah, they do.
That they see them people stepping over the homeless and the people that don't got getting everything they want and everything they need. And they care. Y'all don't even care.
Right. We're gonna play this next clip. This is Kamala saying that she ain't gonna give you nothing. I mean, this is supposed to be a black woman, right? Let everybody tell it she's black. I don't think she's black. I'll stand with Janet Jackson on this one. Everybody heard that story.
Here we go.
I just want to give y'all my weekly reminder, because I think I talk about this at least once a week in my videos, that Kamala Harris, who is now running for the presidency of the United States, has said to y'all the following. Check it out.
Any policy that will benefit Black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit Black people. No.
Say it with me. I'm not going to do something just for Black people. No. She has said that she has not backed off of that. She has not wavered from that. She has continued on pretending that Black people aren't asking for anything.
And she don't want them asking for anything. See, that's what gets me, Blow. We supposed to have a platinum plan under the last president. Ice Cube went up there. They wouldn't. Kamala and them wouldn't even talk to Ice Cube. They wouldn't even talk to the man. We was gonna get a platinum plan with what? $50 billion?
$50 billion.
$50 billion put directly into the Black neighborhoods. It was called the platinum plan. This is what they promised to give us. Okay, $50 billion with the red tape being gone. We could get loans and business loans to start up businesses and didn't have to go through all the ropes and jump through the hoops. Okay, we didn't want that. So this is what we're doing today. This is what we're doing. This is how we do what we do.
We turning down something for us to keep voting for everything that's against us.
I don't get it.
They said the average American is paying $12,000 to $15,000 more dollars these last 4 years on gas and food.
Yeah. Where they getting it for? They pulling it out of their butt? I don't know, because wages ain't reflecting that.
Nope.
I can tell you that right now. So what that means? People getting broker and broker.
Exactly. And you're not making no more money.
Exactly.
What you was making.
Exactly. And if you is making a little bit more, it's not keeping up with the price of everything going up. That's for sure. Oh yeah, they brought gas down a little bit because it's election time. Everybody know that. I hope you're smart enough and sharp enough to see that.
I hope you ain't happy with that.
No,
I'm not happy with that.
No, I ain't either. I'm definitely not happy with it. I mean, we got all these people out here, man, that just jumping up and down. I don't get it. 2 years from now, you put these people in charge and it's going to be worse than it is now. Because you see the policies. I mean, when we going to start waking up and start looking at policies? And I'm not looking at a Black person. I'm not looking at a white person. I got to see what they're talking about. I got to see the policies.
I mean, I got to see how it directly affect my life.
Exactly.
That's what I got to see.
Yeah. Yeah. How it directly is going to affect me. Is it going to cost me more? Is everything going to go up? That's affecting me, man. You talking rhetoric don't affect me. Even if I don't like what you're saying, if you're doing something if you bring gas down, I appreciate that. You bring a loaf of bread down, I appreciate that. And even though you might not even like me to do it.
Exactly. And that's one thing. And I ain't gonna say if this is to Kamala's defense, but one thing about it that she said was kind of right was, like even with the Republicans, if gas is cheaper and food is cheaper, they can't do that just for white people.
Exactly.
So I understand what she's saying. Well, if she put a policy in for just Black people, it'll affect everybody. But it's certain things you can do that will only affect Black people.
Exactly.
Like if you ain't been in trouble a certain length of time, they can restore your rights.
Right.
Or take your felonies away or something like that. I mean, she can come out with a policy like that.
Yeah.
If you ain't been in no trouble in 10 years, your felonies get removed.
Yeah, exactly.
You can go take a class and restore your gun rights.
Well, it's certain things that you can do for Blacks since you swear you want to do so much for somebody, but you want to go in there and give transgenders free health care, free rights to get even in prison.
But see, one thing about it, a lot of people, would believe that we just making that kind of stuff up.
No, we ain't making that up. That's true. She wants to give free healthcare, free gender changes. Well, that's something for gender people. You giving people something, you say you ain't gonna do nothing specifically for blacks, but you're doing it for everybody else. You want to make all illegal immigrants legal. That's doing something for them. That's doing something for them.
Specifically
for them. That's right. You're doing that specifically for that group of people. You want to make them legal. So you don't want to do nothing for the black person specifically. That's not going to affect all people, making them legal. How is that going to happen? That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the same thing we said.
Exactly.
We're going to show a little part of the debate when her and Trump was going back and forth, and it came up.
Well, first of all, I wasn't given $400 million. I wish I was. My father was a Brooklyn builder, Brooklyn, Queens, and a great father, and I learned a lot from him. But I was given a fraction of that, a tiny fraction, and I built it into many, many billions of dollars, many, many billions. And when people see it, they are even surprised. So we don't have to talk about that. Fracking, she's been against it for 12 years. Defund the police, she's been against that forever. She gave all that stuff up very wrongly, very horribly, and everybody's laughing at it, okay? They're all laughing at it. She gave up at least 12 and probably 14 or 15 different policies. Like, she was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out, wait a minute, I'm talking now, if you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar? She went out in Minnesota and wanted to let criminals that killed people, that burned down Minneapolis, she went out and raised money to get them out of jail. She did things that nobody would ever think of. Now she wants to do transgender operations on illegal aliens that are in prison. This is a radical left liberal that would do this. She wants to confiscate your guns, and she will never allow fracking in Pennsylvania.
And that is true. She wants to give transgender changes. You can look it up to people that's illegals that's in prison. That's something specifically for somebody. But when it comes to, and she supposedly is a black person.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're a black person, you ain't want to do nothing specifically for them. Why would you want somebody to do something specifically for you? You trying to get up in the White House? That's what I don't get, Flo.
I mean, that's basically you just giving her vote. You just giving her a vote based on everything but her qualification.
Yeah, and you definitely ain't giving her nothing based on somebody getting ahead or getting the upper hand that's helping out the community, the black community especially, because that's what we represent. And you ain't doing nothing for them. You get nothing. You are getting nothing.
While everybody else gets something.
Yeah.
And then the stuff you don't get, you don't even get mad about it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
We've been paying a whole $1 and some change more for gas the last 3 years, and ain't nobody mad about that but me and Art.
Yeah. And Google Grape done went up 400%.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm very upset about that.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly. They used to be like, oh, your mama and them po, you eat peanut butter and jelly for dinner.
Right.
Shoot, you gotta have a good job to eat that.
That Google Grape is high now.
It's high.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man.
439.
You know, everybody I talk to, they agree on something, but they still can't get past the rhetoric. They can't get past well, I just don't like this person. Yeah, I know it, but you cost everybody else. How can a whole house be divided and still live together? That's what I want to know, bro. How can a house be divided? How can anybody in your house say, well, I like Kamala Harris, and you say you like Donald Trump, and when it comes down to it, it's cost you more next year from your whole house that went and voted for these people. Now you're supposed to be the man in the house, taking care of the house. They just cost you all this money.
Yep, and that's what's going on.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. About transgender.
Is she one?
Man.
Helping transgenders benefit anyone. See, that's what we dealing with over here.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's what's going on in this country. There's
Exactly.
a whole bunch of what you call pacifying and tokenism.
Right.
I mean, that's what it is. They doing stuff. That's why she's the candidate, because
Right.
she's a black woman.
Right. It's just that.
It's just that. It's not that she's the most qualified person to
Right.
run the country.
Right.
It's not that. It's
Yeah.
just, you know, and that's what it is. The only people that can get loans and get housing and get free this and free that is people that's over here in this country illegally.
Right, exactly.
I mean, you got people been working for 20 years, can't even go in the bank and get a house built.
Exactly. And they can get one free and get $250,000 to put down on one.
Man, you can swim to America.
Yeah.
And walk up on the beach and into the bank and get the money to open up a business.
Yeah. Get you a brand new car. You don't need nothing. You ain't even legal and got all this stuff.
Yep.
These people are complaining about that, man. These people in Chicago see that. How come we can't see that as black people over here in America? Somebody said, well, we can't never seem to stick together. Yeah, because you got a whole divided house. Because somebody thinks that Kamala Harris is going to do something for them, and you ain't did nothing. You done had 3.5 years to do something, and you ain't did nothing for nobody but open up the borders and let people come in. And so I'm supposed to think that you're going to do something now?
Yep. And then you keep letting all these people make you think the oppressors still exist.
Exactly. All they want to keep bringing up is slavery, and we don't want to go back. Back to where? Wonder why she don't never say we ain't. She always say we ain't going back. But where you ain't going back? You know you ain't going back to slavery. We know that.
Exactly.
Where ain't you wanting to go back to? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where not you wanting to go back to? Oh, you ain't wanting to go back to the time to where kids can run and play in the street and they don't get shot up at night. Oh, you won't want to go back to the time to where, you know, we can stay out late as we want. You can let the kids go down to the neighbor's house and it be okay. You don't want to go back to the time to where children respected their parents. You don't want to go back to the time where we had prayer in schools and schools wasn't getting shot up. You don't want to go back to all these times. Yeah, I know you don't want to go back because you want to keep doing what you're doing. All this trash about we don't want to go back. Go back where? The implication is slavery. You know, and Joe Biden even had the nerve to say they're going to put y'all back in chains. Who is going to put somebody back in chains? Anybody got the audacity to try to do that today? I'm just saying, man, stop playing, man. That pisses me off. When people, when they get up there and make remarks like that, all that is a mind, play on your mind. What they do have in slavery is have the people's minds and brains, especially, I'm just calling them out, the black women. They got most of them. You had the whole view going off on Janet Jackson because she said, well, I don't think she's black or whatever. Somebody said she wasn't black. No, of course, she got her opinion. Why jump on the lady? For an opinion?
Exactly.
Who's jumping on them about theirs? Who is Whoopi Goldberg, Sonny Houston, and all these people jumping on about their fickle opinion? I hate it because they put these people in charge and on TV. I call them all out, the D.L. Hughley, the Oprah Winfreys, the clown Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, all these, Steve Harvey, all of these people are here tricking the black people.
Yep, the Jones Plantation.
That's it. If you ain't seen that movie, you ought to watch it. It's called The Jones Plantation. It's playing on Tubi. You ought to watch that because that's what's going on. They get these clowns up here, the Al Sharptons of the world, knowing good and well the man done told him, I ain't giving you nothing. Cussed him out like a dog, and he's still laughing behind him. That's what they doing. That's how they do it. These people locked up more black people than slavery did. They done disrupted more families than slavery did. And then you talking about you ain't going back. I know you already went back. You've been dealing with them. You back now.
Yep, the house been divided. The house is split in half.
Exactly. You already got the household split in half right now. Trying to run after this. I call Kamala a piece of trash because that's what I think she is. Nothing but trash. You sit up there and get a man all the way to almost about to be killed with the lethal injection because you holding back evidence? Really? I'm just saying. For all you black women out there that even see this show, what do you think about a woman that would let a man go and get killed, lethal injection? They know the man was innocent. You holding the files back that would free this man, exonerate this man, and you keeping it, and you would just let this man go and be killed.
And then on the second win, you'll take the same man and give him the money to get his sex changed. So he can spend the rest of his life in prison as a woman.
Exactly. You would do that, but you would hide evidence for a man and let him get killed. What kind of person is that? What kind of freaking human being is that? I wouldn't even want to be in the house with a woman like that. I'm going to be honest with you.
This is a mental health show.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a mental health show.
I wouldn't even want to stay in the house with a woman who could do something like that. I mean, really, I wouldn't even want you in my face. Not to mention somebody I know even going to vote for a woman like that, knowing she did something like that to a person. Man, that's ridiculous. I'm telling you, man, this thing is crazy out here. You do something like that, and you really gonna go down and vote for them? You know how many households did Donald Trump disrupt? Let's go ahead and put this thing in the real context. How many households and black families did Donald Trump disrupt and separate? Come on, Biden created the 94 crime bill, what locked up so many black people that's still locked up to this day, disrupting all them families. Yeah, let's just keep it in context. Since y'all know so much, especially all you women out there, how about that? Yeah, how many did he dismantle? How many did he keep in jail beyond their sentences so they could fight fires out there in California, and she keep them in jail longer than they supposed to be locked up? How many people did she do when the drug tests was coming back fraudulent and knowing they wasn't right, and she was holding that information back and keeping them people in prison?
So
That's what you want.
For free labor.
Yeah, for free labor. That's who you want. I'm talking to these black women out here, because most and some of these black men that don't seem to have their eyes open today. I'm talking to you. What kind of person is that, man? Are you that type of person? Are you that type of woman? I'm just saying, man, that you would do something like that, as vile as that. How many people Trump killed? Come on, man. Talk to me. How many he locked up? Yeah. So, and he's the bad guy, right? Something tell me you twisted, and your mind is twisted, even if you're considering somebody like that. I hate to say it, but that's just the way it is. Prove me wrong. That's all you got to do. Prove me wrong. I want to be wrong. Okay? I want to be wrong. I want her to be right, but she's not right, and I know she's not right. And I know these policies not right, and I know these policies going to affect every black household in America.
Yep. And she keep talking about day one, and she the president now.
Right.
Biden somewhere, Biden out in the woods.
Sleep.
They can't find Biden.
That man been lost for the last, since she staged a coup on him and took him out of office. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they staged a coup and took Biden right up out of office. And he sat down somewhere.
I mean, she should have had to been elected the candidate though.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to have been a primary.
Yep, and then she talking about day one. She on day 1,000.
Yeah, yeah.
She the president now. She could do something now.
She could do something. She was in charge of the border. She left it open. Then all of a sudden, it was slowing down. Somebody gonna tell me, well, the border is at its lowest part right now. Really? It's election time. Man, stop being crazy out there.
Oh, yeah, you probably get shot coming across there right now.
Yeah, it's election time. Oh, the border's closed up right now. Yeah, it's been open the whole freaking time. Oh, gas is low right now. It's been high the whole time.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm just saying, man, come on, man.
I mean, it went from the time of the last election, that thing went from about 249, 259 for premium, all the way to like 419, 429. And we didn't go talk about Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And all that West Coast stuff. I about fainted when I seen the price.
Like it shall pay.
Say them $8 a gallon.
Throw your cash outs up. Y'all know how we do this, okay? Put them up, put them up, put them up. Like and share the page though, and make comment. We want to hear what you got to say out there. You ain't got to agree with me and bro, but you should go check out what we saying.
I mean, I just want somebody to tell me what they don't like about the Republican Party besides Trump. when you see that all this stuff that they doing is dead wrong.
Exactly.
They're letting everybody come in the border. Man, I told you, man, they had the infamy of, man, what kind of people will allow babies to not have premature babies to not have their milk and send it down there to the border and get away for free? But then post on the news like they don't know where the milk is.
Yeah. Yeah, we seen it on the news. Oh, we don't know where no milk at.
Also, shortage of infant milk for preemies.
Fox News showed all the milk down there on the border.
Wrapped up.
Yeah.
Palletized.
All them pallets of milk. But it ain't none. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. You rather be tricked than to be open up your own eyes and keep it 100.
Yeah.
I mean, people talking to me, oh, gas cheap now. Man, you ain't said nothing about the last 900 days.
Yeah. Now you're talking about it's cheap. For 2 or 3 months that's left on the watch. We're going to show you a little bit about this Project 2025 too, that everybody's been talking about, about how, well, Trump is up Project 2025. The man said he had nothing to do with it. But that's what Kamala keep bringing out of her mouth every time you see her. Oh, he's responsible. And all them commercials. The man don't know nothing about Project 2025. The EPA lady said she worked with forever.
Hey, come see us on tour. Be in Tempe, Arizona, Burbank, California, and we're going to be in Honolulu, January 11th. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. So this is the former head of the EPA. Now, you think Democrats and lefty liberals would love the head of the EPA. So she went to Congress, and she was talking about Project 2025. And she's the director of the Center for Energy and Conservation at Independent Women's Forum. What? You mean just women? How about ladies with penises? She is a veteran Republican climate and energy strategist, communicator, and environmental attorney. She is also a visiting fellow at the Heritage Foundation, a principal. Previously, she served as chief of staff of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. Under the leadership of Administration Andrew Wheeler, Mandy set and implemented environmental policy priorities for the Trump administration. She created and managed terms of political and career employees. So here's what she had to say about Project 2025.
I have a prepared opening statement that I'll get into in just a second, but Ranking Member Raskin, you reiterated and have created a boogeyman that just isn't there. I did author the EPA chapter on Project 2025, but in the course of that, I did not work with President Trump, with any of the people who work for him directly or his campaign. And it is very misleading to suggest that there's any coordination there, because I can personally tell you it did not happen. And I am not vying for a position in the next administration. I've actually left DC and I've moved to a small town in Mississippi where I interact every day with people who live outside this bubble of gaslighting and misleading. And they actually are dealing with the consequences caused by policy decisions of this administration that isn't defined by progress, but defined by creating unnecessary hardship. I understand why it's hard to think about the political realm prior to President Trump, but the Heritage Foundation has been very involved in pushing forward conservative policies for quite a while. And the Mandate for Leadership, the latest iteration, it's the 9th edition. This is a project that has been put out every few years since 1981. So it's been around for quite some time, and again, is more committed to representing the position of the broader conservative movement than any one candidate or person. And I understand why there is the...
So what she just said was, you guys have created a boogeyman around 2025, and Trump, for some reason, can't explain this to the American people. And you've attached Trump to it. She said, but we've been doing this every couple of years. We put out these Project 2025s.
But let Kamala Harris tell it, it's Trump's policy. That's what we're talking about. You got to be able to create a boogeyman. Okay, I'm just saying, man, come on, man. You can't see what these people doing? That's crazy. Look for love in all the wrong places. We are talked to and addressed like children. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. That's 100% spot on right there.
Raymond, what's going on, Raymond?
Hey, what's happening? Glad you made it, Raymond. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, it is terrible the way they do stuff like that. You create a boogeyman, you create Project 2025, you attach it to somebody because you got to have a boogeyman. Okay, yeah, that's what they do with us. Boo! That's the boogeyman. Every time they turn around, if somebody is a boogeyman, which the real boogeyman is the one that's scaring you.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. That's the one that's scaring you. That's the one that keep us in a box.
Yep.
We got to learn, man, to step outside.
We'll take the shiny penny over the raggedy dollar every time.
Every time. Ooh, it's a shiny penny. I'll take that. Well, here's $1.
No, I want that dirty, dusty dollar. You'll take the shiny penny over the dirty, dusty dollar.
Yeah, that's just like the banana in the tailpipe. Fall for it every time. Come on, man. I'm telling you, anybody that don't understand what's going on right now, you need to start paying attention. We done showed you the clips of the gangsters in Chicago, what they got going on in Chicago. I know a lot of y'all wasn't here, but if you go back and watch the first part, we might show that over again a little bit later. But that's the thing, man. That's the thing. We showed about how Kamala Harris ain't gonna do anything for black people. She just don't want to do nothing. She said she wasn't gonna do it. We might play that clip again.
But they do everything for everybody else.
Yeah, how come you won't? Y'all ain't have y'all everybody seen the clip of Kamala saying she's not gonna do nothing specifically for black people? Have you seen that clip? Put it in the comments so we'll know you ain't seen it, because we might show that one again. Because that's what she said. And she meant that. She meant that with all her heart.
And what have they done for everybody else?
Oh, they have the transgenders. They gave them everything. They gave them transgender.
They gave them Easter.
Yeah, they gave them that. They took Easter and gave it to transgender. Made it National Transvisibility Day. Since y'all didn't know that. Now
that's the devil.
Yeah,
that's the work of the devil.
Man,
who would do that? I mean, I'm not saying I don't have nothing to do what you want to do. Right. But don't make it right.
It don't make it right.
You can't make it right, because if it was all men on men, there wouldn't be no babies.
Exactly. So that you know that ain't right. Just the law of physics tell you that's not right. I mean, they give the migrants a place to stay. They give them houses. They giving them food. One lady up there had $16,000 worth of food stamps. She had $13,000 worth of money, a cash card. And this lady talking to the lady that's struggling about to close down her little old food menu thing. Yeah, I mean, come on, man, this is ridiculous. To have all this stuff, man, and to give them everything. You come across here and you get stuff. You stay here and work and pay a living. You got elderly people that's not getting that kind of food stamps, that kind of money. They've been paying taxes forever, man.
Man, the 95% of all the homeless population is mental health and veterans.
Well, you're giving them free health care. So when somebody come to me talking about health care and you go down there and you vote for Kamala and then talking about how hard health care is, you need to go talk to them people that's getting it away free and wanting me to pay for it. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Go talk to the people that you put in charge and tell them to give you something free. They're getting it free out all day. We can see it's free. Come on, go give it. Go get some from them. Every black person that don't have health care, why don't you go get some from Joe Biden and Kamala Harris?
And then you go vote for them,
go get somebody.
Go get it to everybody but you. They gonna give it to everybody but you.
Yeah, why don't you go get some free health care? She says she don't think it's nobody that shouldn't have none, but then you giving it free to some and not others. You go tell them to give you some. Go tell them to give you a free housing. Give you $250,000 to put out on a house, the house you want. Okay. You can't make this stuff up. How do you do that?
We ain't gonna talk about the $500,000 they get split up at the border.
Absolutely. As many children and households that they split up, that Joe Biden's policy split up, they didn't offer nobody a dime for that. Not no black got a dime. You come across the border and get split up from the children, they're giving you $450,000. Really? That's crazy.
So if I decide I want to be a transgender, then I get all these benefits. Is the mission to make everyone trans and make the country a better place for everyone to live. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, right now it's all about inclusion.
Yeah.
They want everybody to be included.
Yeah.
And if you look at the cabinet, the vice president is the vice president because she's black.
Right.
The Supreme Court justice right now is black because is that because she's a black woman.
Right.
I mean, you got the guy over transportation. He's transgender.
Right.
I mean, they just put these people in places not because they qualify,
right,
because of they pacifiers. Something to put in your mouth to keep it quiet.
Right.
That's it.
Well,
tokens.
Yeah, you're a token. And the tokens they put in front of us, I call them out again. The Barack Obamas, the Michelle Obamas, the Oprah Winfrey, the Steve Harveys, the D.L. Hughley, Charlamagne's the God, Al Sharpton.
These are people that come on every day and tell you that you are oppressed and ain't no place for you in America and that you still being held back by the oppressor. But then they leave the station that they tell you this at and drive a $5-10 million mansion.
A whole mansion, but you can't do what they do. Right. Don't even give you an idea on how to do it.
And don't tell you none of the stuff that me and Art tell you.
Well, I mean, I know the reason why they won't tell you how to do it. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all the best kept secret in Hollywood. Okay. I'm gonna give you the answer to that riddle. They're not gonna tell you how to do it because you got to sell your people out to do it. Now, they not gonna come out and tell you that that's what you got to do. But for them, they understand that that's what they got to do. They got to keep selling out the black people to do what they're doing. Because if they don't, you'll be another P. Diddy. Yeah.
And we talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Anytime you stand aside and let somebody be done wrong, and you keep your mouth quiet about it,
right?
You next.
Yeah, you the next one. Don't think it won't happen to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
can be next.
They take
And
me and
we-
art. They take me and art videos down every week for coming on here trying to tell the truth.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody stood up for us.
Yeah.
But you next.
Yeah.
You post the
And-
right thing.
And all the lies that you can go on the internet and on YouTube to find, the truth is hidden all the way or took slap off of them.
They got all type of videos up about pregnant men.
Exactly. Knowing that that's a lie.
But you can go search that and pull all kind of stuff up about that.
Exactly. And somebody try to tell you the truth. They don't want the truth. They suppressing speech. That's what these people is about, man.
Yeah.
We try to tell you all these people is about.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
put
know how
out,
you can do it.
Yeah, they tell us all kind of stuff. We got hate speech because we say that a man shouldn't be woman of the year. That's
Exactly.
Hate, that's hate speech.
Yeah, where that come from?
That's hate speech.
Yeah, because we got a belief. We believe that a woman should be a woman and a man a man. And if you want to get a Woman of the Year award to a woman, give it to a real woman.
Yeah, and if you want to get the Woman of the Year award to a man, just give him the Man of the Year award.
Right. Don't give him the Woman of the Year
Why
award.
would you
Right.
give just because he put on a dress and identifies as a woman, make him the Man of the Year?
Exactly, because that's what he is. Make him the Man of the Year. And it wouldn't even be hurtful to me if you gave him the Man of the Year award.
Yeah,
At least he was
but
a
see,
man.
my problem is you could take the most mentally challenged woman that talked to herself on drugs, don't take care of family, kids, don't care about herself. She's more qualified to be a
Yeah.
than him.
She's more of a woman than anybody that put on a skirt and got a penis will ever be.
Yep.
I'm gonna just tell you that now. Yeah. Yeah. Even that is more of a woman than that joker could ever be.
Yep.
I'm just telling you. I ain't got nothing against
I mean, it's
transgender
time to
people.
tell the truth.
But
don't nobody
it's the
keep it
truth.
100. though.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't nobody keep it 100. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody go say gas been high for the last 950 days.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody go say blow right, Goober grape and peanut butter and jelly and stuff is high.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody go say this.
A candy
But-
bar costs you $3.
This stuff is, I mean, it's ridiculous. It don't
Yeah.
make no sense.
Exactly.
And ain't nobody gonna be real and say it was cheaper when Trump was there. Because
Yeah.
I was going down to the border to South Carolina paying $1.99 for gas.
Exactly.
Come on, man. We was getting gas for $1.99.
Yeah. We ain't talking about revenue.
No, gas. The real gas, the one that don't have your car running fast.
And putting on the check engine light. Yeah. That type of gas. Yeah, not mixed to death, not those. Don't want to keep it 100. They don't want to say it was better. They know it was better, but don't want to say it.
You turned down the $50 billion.
Platinum plan.
Ice Cube went and looked at that.
Yeah.
NWA.
Yeah, you know what that stands for. So you think he coming back with something fake? You call him a coon. But I get it. Y'all didn't call him a coon. Let me tell you who called him a coon. Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, Oprah Winfrey, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Al Sharpton, Whoopi Goldberg. All of these people is the ones that call him a coon, and you just follow suit. That's all you did. All you doing is following suit because you can't be doing no homework. You can't know that this man had a platinum plan deal on the table for black people, so you just follow suit. That's what you're doing now. Stop, man, being led around like a sheep. We put sheep up on here every now and then because that just show you where most of you are. You're just following along with what somebody say, and you ain't nothing but a sheep. That's what sheep do.
And all you went for was for Chucks and Pearls. That's it.
Absolutely.
You wanted them Chucks and Pearls.
Yeah. A woman hollered Chucks and Pearls, and you thought that was something. And look what you got. Look what you done got the last 4
I
years.
guess
Yeah.
half of you didn't get your student loans paid. No, they didn't pay your student
No,
loans.
99.9% of them didn't get no student loan pay. Ain't no half, nothing. Ain't no 99.999% didn't get their student loan
But
paid.
send the money 4 or 5 times over right in your face
Yeah.
to Ukraine. Send the money over there to Ukraine that they could have used to pay everybody's student
Yeah.
loans in full.
Forever wars. That ain't nothing but a grift. That war ain't nothing but a grift. That money circling right back around to the people that voted for it. And I'm talking about Republicans and Democrats. All the Democrats is corrupt and half of the Republicans. I put it that way, or most of the Republicans. You got some.
That's why they
that
don't
just
like Trump.
Exactly. Even you got all them rhinos within the Republican Party sitting up there on Capitol Hill because they ain't nothing but grifters and they getting money on the back end. That's what they're doing. All the Democrats, I'm gonna say it again, and most of the Republicans.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how that works, let me explain it to you. That's how you got a politician to make $400,000 a year staying in a $20 million house. That's it. They vote for this stuff. They send the money off. They spend the money. Let's say the bombs and stuff cost $10 million. Okay, it costs $10 million, but then you only pay $8, and then everybody split up the other $2 million. This stuff don't make no sense. Yeah, you're right. That is crazy, Kiki. But that's what we're going through over here. I don't know why this thing keep going in and out. I apologize for that, y'all. But yeah, me and Art, man, we just come over here just try to keep it 100, man. I don't know what's going on with these people, man. I got another video. I'm gonna cue it up right quick. In this video right here, let me see which one is this.
All right, I got it. All right.
I hit the wrong. Here we go.
Huh? We still on?
Yeah, we on.
Okay. Yeah. My bad. Had to take that. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Yeah, you're right. That's crazy.
We done showed all the videos. I thought we still had one more.
Oh, okay. Did we show the one about the debunking? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we showed it.
Yeah, we showed all.
That's good. We showed them all, and for people that missed them, man, we had some good videos that we showed tonight.
Stop playing with us. They better stop playing with us.
Show better, and they better understand that too. Yeah, they better understand that that's what they doing. Man, I ain't got nothing against nobody, but I got something against right and wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong, and you should be admitting that you're wrong. If you're right, then you're right. It is a right and wrong out here. You know, just trying to tell somebody that you're going to do something for not you specifically, but you go and do something for everybody else. That's a slap in the face, bro.
That's what we put up.
Throw your cash apps up, like and share the page. Y'all know how we do this every night. You know, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep liking our page, man. Keep coming back every week because this is what we do.
And we keep telling y'all the mama and grandmama and them, they was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
They was wrong.
Most of the older people, me and Blow was talking about this tonight. Most of the older people, they still under the old theology that everybody is racist. That's white. That's a lie. They want to keep you into that mindset. So everything you say, and I want to say this tonight too, because your algorithms are what's leading most of the people. Your algorithm. If you look up something and you hear something on Kamala Harris and you look there and you study at that and you listen to something good, the next thing they're gonna pop up is something against Donald Trump. And they're gonna make sure that algorithm is being fixed to bring you up the stuff that you want to hear. You want to hear how good Kamala Harris is, and that algorithm gonna make sure you bring it up. Same way with Donald Trump. If I want to hear how good Donald Trump is, the algorithm would bring it up. But I don't want to look at how good Donald Trump is. I want to look at some policies. See, the algorithm can't change the policy. The algorithm not gonna change the price of a loaf of bread in the grocery store or gas at the pump. See, the algorithms can't do that. Yeah, the news people can't do that. You're being stuck on CNN. Them people ain't gonna tell you nothing but lies. These people are liars. They're the biggest liars. They got a specific goal in mind and what they're trying to do. We see it happening right in front of our face, but our observable reality.
Yeah, we believe everything that goes against our observable reality.
Absolutely, that's what we believe. If we see something, oh, a man can get pregnant. Now you know good and well a man can't get pregnant, and you won't even speak out against it.
You won't say nothing. I had somebody calling me as a Trumpster. Oh, what's going on, the Trumpster? I say, so you believe it's more than one sex? Oh, did you know the male starfishes can get pregnant?
Man, come on, man. You talking about a starfish versus a human being? See, that's what I'm saying. That's where the conversation go. It go from a human to a freaking starfish. He ain't said nothing about no starfish getting pregnant.
A seahorse.
Or whatever it was.
Seahorse.
A seahorse getting pregnant. Ain't nobody mentioning nothing about no seahorse. That come right out of left field somewhere. That's how they do it. Yeah. That's exactly how they do it. I mean, come on, man. A seahorse getting pregnant, that ain't got nothing to do with a man can't get pregnant. That was the question. That was the topic.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to go somewhere else with it. Just like I tell somebody, man, all them people up there in Chicago, all these gangs. Well, you know, gangs been coming up there. Man, come on, man. It ain't been to this level where people up there are furious about all these people.
The man said they standing out there in front of the apartment complex Don't none of them weigh more than 150 pounds. He said the gun's bigger than them.
Absolutely, that's what he said. The guns they got is bigger than they are. They ain't weighing but 150. And they told them big guns. Wonder where they get the money for that. I'm just saying, Kamala Harris gave it to him. Did you give it to him, Kamala and Joe? I mean, you give him everything else.
We gave it to him.
Yeah, taxpayer money.
That's where it come from.
We go to work every day to get taxes taken out so they can give money to them. And you sat there and starved to death, and then you struggled to death at the end of the day.
Country a better place to live by using tax dollars for selective surgery.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that's better
for people locked up in prison.
Yeah, I'm
telling you, jokers dying to kill something.
Yeah, but you want to get them sex changes in there now. If the man that was coming to be lethal injected by Kamala Harris, if he wanted a sex change, she would have stopped it. She would have stopped it to go give him a sex change.
Yep.
But she wouldn't stop it for the man going. They had to force her to give up the thing. That's what I'm talking about. That kind of foolishness. That's what we dealing with, man. And I'm appalled, man. I'm appalled at anybody that won't go do their own homework. You know what I'm saying? And see what's going on with this woman. You know, and with this Democratic Party. Like I said, it's all of the Democrats and most of the Republicans that's messed up.
And they'll do us dirty on purpose, because the reason why everything is high really is because what they did on day one. They shut down all them oil factories.
They reversed I think it was like 200 policies on day one. Most of them with the oil, a lot of them was with immigration and policies. Remain in Mexico. They opened the borders up. They canceled that. They canceled the stop and frisk, catch and release. They canceled that. All of this stuff that they canceled, and now we got a problem, and everybody looking crazy. And then you still say, "Oh, well, that's the one we need."
Because they changed it. It was supposed to be catch and release them back over there,
right?
Right.
Right. They changed that
over here.
Right. Or remain in Mexico till you can get some kind of clearance. They didn't do that. They changed that policy, and the border was wide open as soon as they changed that policy. And you're gonna tell me people just coming? They knew it was coming. That's crazy,
and that's
man.
why everything's so high. But they got Trump tax cuts, and now trying to claim them as their own.
Yeah. They kept his tax cuts, and then you try to claim that for yourself. Yeah, everything they do. Now she's trying to go, oh, no tips for waitresses, money, no taxes on tips. Trump came out with that, man. Come on, how fake and phony can you be? Everybody know Trump said that first, and she come right back. Oh, there's no taxes on tips. Really? Man, come on, man. Is that what you want? I'm telling you, man, for every person out there, especially all the black people out there, do your freaking homework, man, on these people. I don't want you putting me back in this situation you put me in the last time, turning down all this freaking money, $50 billion directly into the black community for what we got.
Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I want to know who was ignorant enough to go do that and couldn't see who couldn't see the banana in the tailpipe. Let me put it that way. I'm going to put it kind of. I want to know who couldn't see the banana in the tailpipe. Because me and Blow was sitting here the whole time trying to tell you that these people wasn't nothing before you put them in there. I didn't even have Joe Biden lasting 2 years. He got by me.
He got by you. Yeah, you did call you. You said he wasn't going to make it.
I said he wasn't going to make it 2 years. I had it being done in 2 years. The man was demented before he started. And you still voted for this joke.
He was clearly gone. And they still, and Kamala won't nobody come out to say the man demented. The man got dementia.
They been know he had it. Come on, man. You knew the man was demented.
This is sad.
Yes.
Won't nobody even keep it 100 and say that?
They can't do it.
Indoctrinated. You have impulsive reactions. Homework is not an option. But you know what? So was I.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna keep it 100.
Absolutely. Blow was the same way. Look, man, when we started this
podcast, we used to argue the same way. We used to come on. I was saying the same thing, but I had to have a light bulb moment because I'm not going to be a hypocrite on purpose, because I was mad at Trump for doing the same thing I do.
Exactly.
So how do that work?
Yeah.
How can I be mad or don't like somebody? That's what a lot of us do. Yeah. Man, I had somebody tell me I bring this up a lot. I had a family member of mine tell me that on January 6th, he felt like the American government was what he said, the American democracy was in jeopardy. This joker done robbed, tied up people, done did home invasions and all kind of stuff. And you sitting up there calling out, talking about somebody, you the one putting them on. You, democracy been in trouble with you walking the street. I don't understand that you got people that act like we don't know them, trying to call out people for doing the same exact things you do.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's, I was right there with Blow's light bulb moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I told Art, I said, Art, if Art went and cut off somebody's head, I'm going to say free Art.
Absolutely.
Because that's my partner. I know Art. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But then I was mad when Trump said that it was good people on both sides.
Right.
Now, how does that make sense?
Right.
So I'm mad at Trump for standing with his people, but I'm going to stand with mine.
Yeah.
Right or wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
So we can't do that as people. You can't do that because that's not being 100.
That's been a hypocrite, and that's what you call out as
I'm
being
not,
a total hypocrite.
I said, damn, I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah.
But see, but a lot of us black people won't even keep it 100 and say I'm a hypocrite.
Exactly.
Or that's being hypocritical.
Exactly.
Because you got people, and we ain't gonna allegedly, but we ain't gonna get too deep in this because this always get us in trouble.
Yeah.
But you got people that don't want to put something in their body
Right.
for their own personal reasons.
Right.
They don't have the right to my body, my choice.
Right.
You have to, or you lose your job, or this or that. But then you turn right around, the same group of people say that the woman should have a right to her body, her choice.
Exactly.
So if I don't get something done to my body that you think I should get done, you'll fire me and I'll lose my job.
Absolutely.
But then the same group of the same Democrats will turn around and say that the woman get her body, her choice. So I'm gonna lose my body if I don't
Right.
get the thing in me.
Right. Exactly.
But she get to choose what she do with her.
Absolutely.
That's
hypocritical.
That's hypocritical.
That's very hypocritical. You'll keep me out of my job because I don't want. So I ain't got my body, my choice. That's just for somebody who you say is supposed to be for. That's just for women.
So they marching for both of them.
Yeah.
They marching to say that the woman got her body, her choice, but then they marching to say that everybody else that didn't want to get the thing in their body will go lose their jobs and couldn't show up on Monday.
Absolutely. Yeah. And keep them off their job.
Oh,
and took
so
back
many
stuff.
airplane stewardess and all these people lost
Yeah.
their job.
Those people are lying. And
Using conflict as a tool for their beliefs. P.S. There are good people on both sides. That wasn't a lie. It ain't a lie.
Yeah,
it ain't a lie. Because whenever you go into court, right, and it's your cousin and it's the other family on the other side.
Exactly.
He's a killer. He's a monster to them.
Right.
They family the victim.
Exactly.
But to you, that's your cousin. He go
Exactly.
to grandma's house and
Thank
yes,
you.
ma'am, and no, ma'am, and all that.
Absolutely.
It's good people on both sides.
Exactly.
My body, my choice are arguments of convenience.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Because there ain't nobody got no baby in them.
Exactly.
Everybody down there talking about abortion and ain't nobody got a baby in their body.
Yeah, exactly. How can I be marching for abortion and I ain't even pregnant yet? And the kid, I don't even have to get pregnant. How about that? Can we go with that? It's your choice not to even get pregnant. Yeah, it's your body, your choice. Don't get pregnant. Make that choice. How about that choice?
I mean, I'm
just saying.
My thing is, you can't make it a responsible act.
Exactly.
Abortion will never, ever, 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 ever be a responsible act.
And for all the people that they got over here in the United States, especially black women and stuff going out talking about wanting to have abortions, how come they ain't stopping some of these people at the border telling them, hey, you got to come in here and get an abortion? I don't see them out there marching. I don't see them out there telling them to have an abortion. Man, come on, make this stuff make sense, man. Yeah, my wallet, my choice. Absolutely. Yeah.
My wallet, my choice. As Ronald Reagan said, it's funny how the people who support abortion happen to be alive.
Absolutely. Yeah, they just happen to be alive. You just happen to be alive, but you support it all day. Yeah. Man, come on, man. Well, what that looked like to me is a responsibility issue. Get responsible. Okay. That's what you got to do. Then you don't even have to worry about it. How about that? Can we make that choice? Can that be a choice? Can being responsible be a choice?
It is a choice.
Yeah. What about that? And then I done had the whole argument about where the man has got the man can't get pregnant. Let's get that. Let's go ahead and disabuse you of the thought that a man can get pregnant. Okay, that's not happening. So if he got to be responsible, he got to be responsible, but he ain't got to tote no baby for 9 months. Okay, he ain't got to be the one doing that. So regardless, at the end of the day, it comes back to the same person.
So too immature for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you, man. This has been a good show. Y'all share, like and share the page. Throw your cash outs up. Y'all know how we do that.
What's the name? Killing us. Autofocus.
Oh yeah, we might have to do that on the camera, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna get another one.
Yeah, we'll get that straightened out. Black folks are 13% of the population, but we are responsible for it. Now, make that make sense. Make that make sense. Make that statement right there make sense.
Black folks are 13% of the population, but over 18 million abortions since 65.
Yeah, come on, man. That's our whole population right there.
And you running that, and that's the key topic. That's the key topic on the ballot.
Yeah.
And everybody's supporting the person pushing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now that don't make no sense. That right there show you how we get down. That don't make no sense.
Exactly.
Oh, we see you, Sarah.
We see you, Sarah Bell, good for making it in today. You know, it don't make no sense, man. This stuff don't make sense. You got to let this stuff make sense. I'm telling you, it's got to make sense. If it don't make sense, it don't make nothing. You know, all these people, that's a whole, if we had 13, 18 more million people, guess what? We'll be big.
Yeah.
We'll be big. Hey, we want to thank everybody for joining in. It's time for me and Blow to get out of here. We'll see you right back next Sunday at the same time. If you want to be on the show, if you got something, a specific topic you want to talk about, either hit Blow up or hit me up, and we'll get you on. We'll talk about it. It's not what I say. It's not what Blow say. It's what everybody say. The truth is in there somewhere. What you say, what I say, and what between me, you, and Blow.
What's in the comments?
And what's in the comments, the truth is in there. That's the name of this show, Time to Tell the Truth. We're going to do it every week, and we're going to do it just like this until we start waking up some people, okay? Until they start understanding that we got to take a look at what's going on out here and not fall for anything.
I mean, just keep it 100. That's the only thing I ask.
That will work.
I mean, just keep it 100.
Yeah, I don't even care what you believe in, but if you keep it 100, keeping it 100, what it mean, Blow? What do keeping it 100 mean?
Shoot, not being a hypocrite.
Right. If gas was higher, if gas is higher now than it's been, why don't you tell the truth?
Just tell the truth. I mean, people talking about, oh, well, gas $3 now. Man, look, gas been $4. Keep it 100.
Yeah, that's all you got to do, man. Just keep it 100. That's what we hear about. That's what when you finally decide to keep it 100, you'll know that you ain't being a hypocrite no more. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you keep it, that's the only thing to keep it.
Exactly.
I don't want to deal with you if you ain't gonna keep it 100. I don't want you nowhere around me.
Yeah,
I'm arguing with people that ain't keeping it 100.
Right. What you arguing against yourself then?
That's it.
Because they're not gonna keep it 100.
Man, you had people telling the same people that's running down there right now talking about my body, my choice about abortion. Were the same people that told me, if we get sick, don't go to the hospital.
yeah. I'm telling you, man, that's crazy. Oh man, this thing is crazy. Hey, thank y'all for another edition, man. We'll see you next week.
One thing for sure.
Two things for certain.
We're gonna tell the truth.
Cause it's time.
It's time to tell the truth.
Peace out.
You already know.